game, I'm done. I'm going one and done today. I'm going one and done, babe. One and done. If I lose one, I'm out of here. It's like that. Discipline. Fucking discipline.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Acrisure. Return starts from the goal line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Daniels on first down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. And he makes the Heffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. Right away they get to him again. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick six to watch.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he's wishing he left this one in the end zone, Brock, as he goes out of bounds short of the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. That's complete to Zach Ertz. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On first down, here's Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He's on the move. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. From the 16. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Third down give to Robinson. Fights across for the touchdown. The Commanders make it a one-score game. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Wilson airing it out to start. Finds his back, Jalen Warren.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Escapes the pocket. And that's going to be a sack. He goes out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, as a quarterback, I hate to assign blame to the position, but on that one, you just got to throw it away for an incompletion. We still need to give credit to the defense, no question, which helped flush him from the pocket in the first place.
Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. Defense shows blitz. Wilson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders are able to bring this back to the 35-yard line. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Ertz reels it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Commanders will have a first. From the red zone now. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And they corral him well behind the line of scrimmage. Another try following the sack. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
This is an excellent job, Kate, right here by the defense to deny that big play and make them earn it offensively. If they want to reach the end zone, they're going to have to scrap and fight right through them.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. From the gun, it's Daniels. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. So on now is Austin Seibert for the Commanders' field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Seibert's kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. And it's the Steelers with first and 10.
44-yard line.
Wilson now from the gun. He rolls to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Russ now from the gun. And the Commanders get home. They drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't the linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. From the gun, it's Wilson. Flush down now to his left. Now he's going to throw back deep to the middle. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders turn the interception into a drive starting in enemy territory. He's tackled at the 45-yard line. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. 3rd and long for Daniels. He's got Brown on the slant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got first down from the 31. Throwing now from the gun. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We got 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Second down and 10. Daniels. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Again, Daniels to the air. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. And oh, he got it. Interception. Dante Jackson takes it away.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Slot man motioned over. First down, here's Russ. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
All right, here we go. Second down. He'll throw it. Escapes out to the left. Throwing deep down the left side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches. Staying on the ground with Harris. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left, big gain downfield. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on first and goal. Harris is across the line for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers drive their lead to 11. Now Boswell on to send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Now Daniels to throw. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Steelers have it, headed the other way. And Pittsburgh's going to take this